Hi, in this video we're going to look at the wiring of the pickups for the TL-1. And I've got another team member here in Adam Brown. Brownie, welcome.
There you go.
Good, thanks for coming in.
No worries.
Brownie's going to show us how to wire up a TL-1. When you get your kit, you'll see you've got the control panel, the tone and volume, or volume and control, and the three-way switch. And there's 5 contact points on the three-way switch. And you've got a neck pickup, which belongs up here, and a bridge pickup. So Brownie's going to show us how to wire those up. So Brownie, what do we need for our to wire up our pickups?
Okay, we need a soldering iron at around 80 watts max.
Right, you can get those from like Bunnings and places like that?
Yep,
okay.
Any hardware store or electronic store, about $15 to $20.
Cool. And they come with solder, I believe?
They do, or even separately, it's not expensive. So.
Okay, so we've got a soldering iron, perhaps a pair of pliers,
Yep.
bull-nose pliers with a cutting section,
Yep. Or even a small blade can be handy as well, just to sort of rough up the surface on the pots or...
Oh, okay, to make sure we get contact with the solder.
Yep, because the pots actually come with sort of a shielding from the factory over it, which is, you know, it's hard to solder to unless you actually really scratch it off.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you will need to, pull the cable back just slightly, either with your pliers or a small blade. Be careful not to cut through the actual wire, but just through the shielding.
Okay. Now you notice before we start, we've actually got some protection down on the guitar because we don't want to have painted our guitar and then spill solder all over it and ruin it. So just make sure you've got something down on your work area so you're not, if you do drop some solder, it doesn't actually burn the guitar. So where do we start, Brownie?
We start by feeding the pickups through the guitar.
Okay.
So we have the bridge pickup, which looks like that.
Well, I can help you with that.
Yep.
So you see the wire, I'm not sure if you can see that, there's a hole here. Don't drop the pickups on your guitar. So you've got to sort of grab those wires together just temporarily. So they'll feed through that hole. And Brownie should be able to grab them when they come through. And they come through into this part where the control panel will sit. And it's pretty clear which way this one goes. You can only go that way because it's the same shape. So with the neck pickup, it doesn't really matter which way it goes, but the wire's coming out that way, so we'll put it there. Now you'll see the hole is in that bottom corner. So just fold the wires over like that and insert it in. And you've got plenty of wire there just to push it, and there it comes. So that's both pickups in position, ready to be soldered. So Brownie, I noticed that this is the neck pickup here, and it's got 2 wires. There's a coated wire and a bare wire. I assume the bare wire is the earth?
The bare wire is the earth.
Right, so that white plastic one there with the exposed...
That's the signal wire, the hot wire, yep.
The hot wire. And it's the same here with the red wire from the bridge pickup. Got the earth wire, which is bare, and the hot wire, which has got a white coating.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we doing?
Okay, so with your pickup selector, you'll notice it has 3 positions. In that position, it's supposed to be the neck. In the middle will be both pickups, and that will be your bridge pickup.
Yeah. Yep.
So if we put it in that position there, it's actually this end which you would like to put your neck pickup on, and that end there is actually the neck pickup.
So these 2 here for the neck pickup, and these 2 here for the bridge pickup.
That's right.
Correct. Great.
So your output from the selector switch is already wired up, so all you need to do is wire in your pickups.
I'm not sure if they can see that. There's 7 holes here, and the output has already been wired in the factory. So you're just looking at the 2 ends here and the 2 ends there. So again, that's for the neck pickup, and that's for the bridge pickup. So you want to take the hot wire, over to you, Brownie. Sorry.
Yep. So you take the hot wire that's coming from the neck pickup and just thread it around and through and into the second one along as well.
So through the last hole.
So you should be able to see a little loop there.
So through the last hole and then back again through the second to last hole.
That's right.
So we'll just give that a close up there.
Yep. You can see the loop.
So you can see that's coming in through the back there, around, and then back through the second to last hole and out again. So we need to solder that, Brownie.
We do. So we've already got plenty of solder on from just putting some on there before so it would stick better, so I don't need a lot more.
Excellent. Right, that's great. And there's our earth wire ready to go when we're ready to earth. So the same for the bridge pickup. We need to go through the very last hole here at the back, or the front I should say, and then back through, and then back through the second to last hole. So again, we're doing a loop.
One into the next.
Through and then back through the second to last hole. And we'll hold that there, then we just need to solder that. Too easy. Alright, so there you go. You've got your two hot wires. You've got the hot wire from the neck pickup coming to the last two holes here, and you've got the hot wire from the bridge pickup coming to the first two holes here. In through the first, back through the second. Now, I guess we need to earth these, Brownie, otherwise they're going to make a horrible noise.
That's right.
Alright, so where do we put the earth wires?
Onto the top of the volume pots.
This volume pot here?
Yep, the first volume pot, that's right.
Alright, so we've got our earth wire attached here and here. So that's the earth wire from the bridge pickup and the earth wire from the neck pickup. So I think we're all connected now, except there's one more wire I've got to deal with, which is the jack wire. Now with the jack wire, you'll notice there's two wires here. And Brownie, I believe that's the one we need, which has got the split.
So you just feed that through.
So there's a hole here which comes out to the jack. That's where you plug your guitar in.
There it is.
And there it is. And so that should all fit in snugly.
So you've got the tip and
There's
sleeve.
So there's two parts here to the jack. If you can see that. There's the sleeve here, Brownie, which is attached here, and the tip, is it?
That's right. So your tip and your sleeve. So your sleeve where your earth is done is on that part of your lead.
Right.
And that tip is where the hot signal comes through.
Okay.
So good way to do this to make sure you're doing it right and to also hold it still is to just stick the actual jack into the socket.
So just to clarify, Brennan, the earth wire goes to the
sleeve.
To the sleeve. Earth wire to the sleeve, and the hot wire to the tip.
Hang on, I'll just get this sucker rolling again.
So this is the hot wire now being soldered to the tip. And we've actually put a bit of solder on that tip already to make this process easier. Cool. And that, guys, is it. We've just wired up a TL-1. Alright, so we've got it all connected now. We've got this output jack connected to an amplifier, just a small practice amp. We've wired up the earth wires to the jack. So we should be all good to go. We'll put it into the neck position and check the neck pickup. Just give it a what we call a tap test. And we're getting a signal. We shouldn't be getting a signal from this. So we're not getting a signal there. In the bridge pickup position, we should only be getting a signal here, which we certainly are, and not from here. That's good. And in the middle position, we've selected both pickups. We should get a signal from both. Good. Excellent. All working.
Yep, sweet.
Alright, now you may remember this spare wire we talked about. Now this wire is actually going to act as an earth, and we need to earth that to the bridge.
Sorry.
So what we need to do is we need to feed this wire back through where the bridge pickup came and pick it up when it comes out of that end. Oh, there you go. Alright, so we've thread that through now. I'll put the bridge pickup back in there.
So you're done.
So you see we've thread that through now. It's come back through the same hole that we thread the hot wire and earth wire for the bridge pickup. Now you can just leave that there at the edge there, and when you put the bridge in, and I've got the bridge here, the bridge goes over the pickup, and the pickup will be raised when we screw that in properly, and it'll sit down there and it'll earth the guitar, so you won't get any noise when you're playing. That's it. There you go, that's a completely wired set up body of a TL-1. Now if you've got any questions, don't forget you've got a PDF and which includes a wiring diagram for this. And of course if you've got any questions, just hit our community forum and ask away, and I'm sure someone can give you a hand.